Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Movies with Miss Brown. All right, let's dig in. First up, the movie I saw this time was The King of Kings. Let's begin with some housekeeping. So, the movie is rated PG, some major actors, because this movie had a lot. It's a star-studded cast. Was Kenneth Branagh, who plays the father, Ben Kingsley, Forrest Whitaker, Uma Thurman, Oscar Isaac, who plays the voice of Jesus, and you have Pierce Bronson, Mark Hamill. It just, the list goes on. Okay. Directors Song Ho Jang, writers Robert Edwards, Jamie Thomason, and it's released by Angel Studios. Okay, let's get into the story. Where did this story take place? In the film, it takes place in the house of the Dickinson family. All in the house. However, this is unique. This story, it is about the life of Jesus Christ. It's for young children, and it is told in a very innovative way. I did hear some people complain, oh, I've heard this story before. Yes, you may have heard the story before, but have you seen it told like this? I recognized about 3 different storytelling ways, and I'm not going to give it away. See the movie, and you'll see what I mean. Which to me is really great for individuals who have small children and maybe they don't sit still long. Well, the ways that they tell the story in the 3 different ways, I think is a good way to get and keep their attention. Because when they start moving, I don't know about you, but when I had a little one, she would not be still. There was no going to the movies, okay? But at least maybe with this way, you can say, hey, look, this is another way they're telling the story. Look what they're doing over here. Because it is different. Very innovative, very creative storytelling, in my little opinion. So, it's very fun, light, charming. They even touch on some really serious topics that Jesus spoke about in the scriptures, but it's done in a way, it's not scary, and children could still see it. And like I said, it's fun. And parents, if they want to, you could definitely go into deeper, your children, and explaining more and expounding more on the topics that they go through. But I think this is great for young children. It's a great introduction. It's so creative and innovative. They did a great job with this. I have to say, you got to check it out. You got to check this out, okay? And it's in great timing, great for Passover and then Easter or Resurrection Sunday, whichever you call it. So great timing for the whole family to see, and you can introduce, that topic if you want. Like I said, great for small children that really don't want to sit still. So with that, those were pros. Any cons? Some of the graphics I thought, and this doesn't take away from the film at all, but some of the graphics I noticed seemed very, really up to date, innovative. And then there were some times when I thought, wait, what? They look really blocky, kind of move, really robotic. And I thought, I don't know. I don't understand what happened there. But like I said, kids aren't going to notice it. It doesn't take away from the overall just genius, innovativeness, and just charm of the film. So yeah, with that, I don't really have anything negative to say. It is for children. Okay, this is not deep in the theology of Christianity and Jesus' life. If you want that, there are more films out there to see. Go read a Bible, join a good church, get into a deep dive Bible study, but that's not this film. This is for children, young children, okay? With that, let's see. Great. So, what do we give it? Definitely genre, child's animation. It was definitely children animation. It was fun. Nothing inappropriate, foul meter, non-existent. So I would give this film, it delivered what it said it would. So with that, let's see, red marker time. We give King of Kings I give it A+. A+, definitely. A+. Oops, I didn't put it in my grade book. Great. This is my grade book. That's okay. Oh well. But anyway, like I said, it's a great movie for children and those who like animation. Great. And like I said, great for this time, Passover, Easter, Resurrection, Sunday time. So, all right, wrapping up. Let's see. Instead of what's that movie like I usually have on this, I've got what's that scripture. So, do you know it? If so, put it down in the comments below. Help me out with that YouTube algorithm. What else I got? Next up, 2 movies. So I did The Amateur, King of Kings. Next, Thunderbolts. I really am looking forward to that. And Lilo and Stitch. So Thunderbolts, Lilo and Stitch. And let's see, last but not least, remember to LSCS, like, subscribe, comment below, and share me. Okay? Until next time, goodbye.